and cauldron bubble.
Fillet of a fiend snake in the cauldron boiling bait. I've a new turtle frog with a big tongue of a dog. Adder fork, blind woman sting, lizard leg, and owlet wing for a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth, boiling bubble.
Double, double, toilet trouble, fire burn, and cauldron bubble.
Cool it with the baboon's blood when the charm is firm and good.
Oh, well done. I command your pains, and you all should share the reward.
By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks.
Enter Macbeth.
How is it, you black secret midnight hags? What is it you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you by that which you profess. However, you come to know it. Answer me. Now you untie the wind and let them fight against the churches through the yeasty wave. Confound and swallow navigation up, though bladed corn be lodged and trees blown down. Though castles topple on their waters' heads, though palaces and pyramids do slope, their heads to their foundation, though the treasure of nature's dreamers tumble all together, even till destruction seeking. Answer me to what I ask you.
Speak, demand.
Well, I answer.
Say if the head is rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters.
Call him. Let me see him.
Pour in Saul's blood that hath eaten her nine Pharaoh. Grease that sweating from the murderers, give it thrown into the flame. Come, high or low, thyself in office deftly show.
Tell me, thou unknown power.
He knows thy thought, he hears his speech, but say thou not.
Macbeth. Beware Macbeth. Beware the thing to fight. Dismiss me enough.
Whatever thou art for thy good, caution thanks. Thou hast harped my fear, all right,
He
with
will
one
not be
word.
commanded. Here's another more important than the first.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Had I 3 years, I'd hear thee.
Be bloody, bold, and resolute.
That I may tell pale-hearted, furious eyes, and sleep in spite of thunder. What is this that rises like the issue of a king, and wears upon his baby brow the round and top of sovereignty?
Listen, but not speak to it.
Be line metal and take note. Who chase, who rich, and what conspires are. Macbeth should never vanquish be until great batting woods too high, Danish hill shall come against him.
That will never be. Who can impress the forest, be it the tree? Unfix his earthbound root. Sweet vitamins, good. Rebellious dead, rise never till the wood of burning rise. In our high place, Macbeth, shall live the least of nature, pay his breath. To time and mortal custom, yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me if your art can tell me so much. Shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Don't try to find out more.
I demand to be satisfied. If you refuse, let an eternal curse fall on you. Let me know, why is that cauldron sinking, and what is their music?
Show. Show him and make him grieve. Come like shadows and depart in the same way. 8 kings march across the stage, the last one with the mirror in his hand, followed by the ghost of Banquo.
You look too much at the ghost of Banquo. Your crown hurts my eyes. Your blonde hair, which looks like another crown underneath the one you're wearing, looks just like the first king's hair. Now I see a third king who looks just like the second. Filthy hags, why are you showing me this? A fourth, my eyes are bulging out of their sockets. Will this line stretch on forever? Another one, and a seventh. I don't want to see anymore, and yet an eighth appears, holding a mirror in which I see many more men. And some are carrying double balls and triple scepters, meaning they're kings of more than one country. Horrible sight. Now I see it is true. They are Banquo's descendants. Banquo with his blood-clotted hair is smiling at me and pointing to them as his.
Yes, this is true. But why do you stand there so dumbfounded? Come, sisters, let's cheer him up and show him our talents. I will charm the air to produce music while you dance around like crazy. So this king will say we did our duty and entertained him.
Macduff fled to England. Macduff fled to England? I gotta go.
You gotta go. What you mean you gotta go? Macduff! Macduff! How can you leave your son like this? Who is he gonna have to look up to?
Don't
Where
do
are
it like
you
that.
going?
What you talking about?
Where you going?
Pop!
So you just gonna leave?
Daddy!
What did he do that make him leave the land?
You have to be patient, madam.
He had no patience. He was crazy to run away from his family. Even if you're not a traitor, you're going to look like one if you run away.
You don't know whether it was wisdom or fear that made him flee.
How can it be wisdom? It was to leave his wife, his children, his house, his pipe in a place so unsafe that he himself believes. He doesn't love us. He lacks the natural instinct to protect the family. Even the fragile wren, the smallest of birds, will fight against the owl when it threatens her young ones in the nest. His running away has everything to do with fear and nothing to do with love. And since it's so reasonable for him to run away, it has nothing to do with wisdom either.
My dearest relative, I'm begging you, pull yourself together. As for your husband, he is noble, wise, and Judas, and he understands what the time requires. It's not safe for me to say much more than this, but times are bad when people get denounced as traitors and don't even know why. In times like these, we believe frightening rumors, but we don't even know what we're afraid of. It's like being tossed around on the ocean in every direction and finally getting nowhere. I'll say goodbye now. It won't be long before I'm back. When things are at their worst, they have to stop or else improve to the way things were before. My young cousin, I put my blessing upon you.
He has a father, yet he is fatherless.
I have to go. If I stay longer, I'll embarrass you and disgrace myself by crying. I'm leaving now.
Young man, your father is dead. What are you going to do now? How are you going to live?
I will live the way birds do, mother.
What? Are you going to start eating worms and flies?
I mean, I would do whatever I get, like birds do.
You'd be a pitiful bird. You wouldn't know enough to be afraid of traps.
Why should I be afraid of them, mother? If I'm a pitiful bird, like you say, hunters won't want me no matter what you say. My father is not dead.
Yes, he is dead. What are you going to do for a father?
Maybe you should ask. What will you do for a husband?
Oh, I can buy 20 husbands at a market.
If so, you'll be buying them to sell them again.
You talk like a child, but you're very smart anyway.
Was my father a traitor, mother?
Yes, he was.
What is a traitor?
Someone who makes a promise and breaks it.
And is everyone who swears and lies a traitor?
Everyone who does so is a traitor and should be hanged.
And should everyone who makes promises
promises and breaks them be hanged.
Everyone.
Who should hang them?
The honest man.
Then the liars are fools. For there are enough liars in the world to beat up the honest men and hang them.
Heaven help you for saying that, boy. But what will you do without a father?
If he were dead, you'd be weeping for him. If you aren't weeping, it's a good sign that I'll soon have a new father.
Silly babbler, how you talk. Fred lady, you don't know me, but I know you're an important person. I'm afraid something dangerous is coming towards you. If you will take a simple man advice, don't be here when it arrives. Go away, take your child. I feel bad for saying you like this, but it would be much worse for me to let you come home, and harm is getting close. Where should I go? I haven't done anything wrong. But I have to remember that I'm on earth, and where doing evil is often praised, and doing good is sometimes a stupid and dangerous mistake. So then why should I offer this womanish defense that I'm innocent?
Oh! You. Oh, where you gotta go?
I gotta go.
Oh, you gotta
Nowhere.
go. Oh, you gotta go, Mom.
Where do I go?
Let's seek out some shady place where we can sit down alone and cry our hearts out.
Instead of crying, let's keep hold of our swords and defend our fallen homeland like honorable men.
Will more and none comes the king. Fourth, I pray you.
Aye, sir, they're a crew of wretched souls. They stay cured their malady conditions. The great yourself art, but as his touch. So sentences you have heaven given us my hand, they presently a man.
I thank you, Doctor. It's called the evil. Edward's healing touch is a miracle that I have seen him perform many times during my stay in England. How he receives these gifts from heaven, only he can say, but he cures people with strange conditions, all swelling plagued by ulcers. It's pitiful to look at patients who are beyond the help of surgery by placing a gold coin around their necks and saying holy prayers over them. They say that he bequeathed this ability to heal his royal descendants. Along with his strange power, he also has the gift of prophecy and various other abilities. All of these signs mark him as a man graced by God.
Who is that coming over here?
By his dress, I can tell he's my countryman, but I don't recognize him.
My noble kingsman. Wow.
I recognize him now. May God alter the circumstances that keep us apart.
Hello, sir. I hope you won't hate me forever after I say these things, because I will soon fill your ears with the most dreadful news you have ever heard.
I think I can. Guess what you're about to say.
Your castle was attacked. Your wife and children were savagely slaughtered. If I told you how they were killed, it would cause you so much pain that it would kill you too, and add your body to a pile of murdered corpses.
Put your sorrow into words.
They killed my children too.
They killed your wife, your children, and your servants.
Now you sound like a man. Come on, let's go see King Edward. The army is ready. All we have to do now is say goodbye, and the King Macbeth is right for the picking. We'll be acting as God's agent. Cheer up as much as you can. The new day will come at last.